皆さんこんにちは。香川博です。ですね、本を作っている関係でね、ペンネームを持ってます。山癖洋二という名前で、英語のコミュニケーションだとか、海外の人とどう働くかとか、そういうことのね、本を書いてますが、それをまたセミナーとか研修でもやってますのでね、ぜひね、機会があったらご参加くださいね。さて、そういう中で私のね、もう本当にね、もう8年来の友人で、ビジネスパートナーでもあるね、クリスティーニ・バーティスタさん、ここにね、紹介してます。もうすでにいくつかね、YouTube 上げてますから、それも見てください。その中で、どうやって、フィリピンの人と働くかとか、フィリピンの人とどうやって英語を勉強するかとか、ほら、セブ留学とかあるじゃないですか。そういうことの中で、クリスさんはね、スーパーティーチャーでものすごいたくさんのね、日本人の人を教えてました。今も教えてます。ね、でそうして私のと一緒に今ねオフィスで頑張って一緒に働いてくれててセミナーの中にも出てるんですが、彼女はダグパンという町の出身です。そこで聞いてみましょうね、この町についてね。Hi, how are you? Yeah, alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Now today, well, I want to know about Dagupan quite a lot. Okay. First of all, what kind of city it is?
Oh, it's a city near the sea.
Near sea, huh?
Yes, and we are famous for milkfish.
Milkfish, interesting. What kind of big fish or small fish?
They're
Kind of
different sizes.
different sizes. Okay.
Yeah, but,
Let me say like this or like this.
Like this,
Uh-huh.
or they can get bigger like this. So.
Then you cook.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
what
So
kind of cook it will be?
it will be grilled or sinigang,
Aha,
Sinigang.
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 I heard it and
Yes.
I took it maybe
Yes,
several times.
several times.
Sinigang.
And if you go to the Philippines and you eat milkfish, people would say, "Is this from Dagupan?"
Such a famous.
Such a famous fish, yes, of Dagupan.
So I remember that the big kind of fish market,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
It's a face to the river, close to the ocean.
Yes, that's right.
It's a big and famous fish market. Am I correct?
Yes, that's right. Because we supply bangus like to Manila and other places in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So,
I've been there many times.
Yes.
But would you please describe kind of like what kind of scenery it is? Like people.
if you walk around in the Dagupan at night, and early morning, you will see trucks.
Trucks?
Yes,
Okay.
because they have to transfer the fish from the Dagupan to different places.
Different means even Manila?
Even in Manila, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of truck dispatched from
the Dagupan, yes.
to many places in Luzon.
Yes, that's right.
Such an important place for the fish.
Yes, we actually have a bangus festival. And
Banus.
bangus is milkfish in Filipino.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Banus festival.
Bangus
Okay.
festival.
When?
It happens in April. Yeah, so
I
it's
see.
a week long or maybe longer. Yeah,
Maybe I missed it.
I think you were there once.
Once? Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Well, I tell you, sometimes Dagupan is really hot.
It is hot. It is really hot.
Actually, what season is really hot?
You have to be careful when you go there in March until May.
Oh, it's like a best season in Japan is worst season in Dagupan.
While you are enjoying your nice weather here, we're suffering there.
Yeah, I see. Because
It's
it's,
really
like a
hot.
sauna weather. I love it.
Yeah.
Sauna weather.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 minutes walk to your office from my hotel. It's like a sauna.
That's true because they say that
Natural.
the real feel is around 45 degrees.
Wow,
Yeah,
the
so
barbecued.
It is.
I
It's the
see.
heat index. It could
What
be
is the
hot.
rainy season?
Rainy season is from June and until November.
November.
Yeah.
It's a long.
It's
but
long.
September seems like all right.
All right, but these days it comes like typhoon and it rains until November.
Oh,
Yeah.
one question because of global warming kind of
I
problem.
think so because it did not
Oh.
used to be like it wasn't like that.
Exactly. Okay. So best season to visit is maybe between November and February or March.
I wouldn't say that. I think you should come to Dagupan in April and see the Bangus Festival.
Oh, but it is still hot already. It's all hot, but it's good.
It's good.
Okay, now, so inside Dagupan, of course, this is like a fish market, but beside the fish market, I saw big vegetable market too.
Yeah, those are usually from Baguio.
Excuse me, Baguio.
Yes.
Baguio is a mountain.
Yeah, as you know, we are near the sea, so we can't really grow vegetable for. Yeah, so we get it from Baguio or Isabela.
Oh, so they transport it, vegetable,
Yes.
but the local people is selling it.
Yes, that's right. It's usually from Baguio.
Interesting. That I did not know that. And then I saw several churches also.
There are many.
Oh,
There
okay.
are many, yes. So some are really old, like from the Spanish, time. So I think you visited one. It's near the market.
Oh yeah. That is
yeah.
quite a historical church.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I see. So originally from a Spanish town, you mentioned.
Yeah,
that?
have you heard of Agustinians? I'm not really sure, but so yeah, it's an old city, and it was called Bacnotan long time ago.
Bacnotan became Dagupan.
Dagupan, yes. That's right.
Bacnotan. It's a Spanish word.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
by the way, because your name is Christine Bautista. Bautista is a Spanish name, right?
Yeah, and we were told that our grandparents are from Spanish. They are Spanish, so.
Grandparent is not so far away. Great grandparents.
And
I see.
Up until my father, he spoke fluent Spanish.
Wow,
So,
it's fascinating.
Yeah.
Which means you in your blood, maybe you may have a relative in Spain.
Maybe, yes. Maybe.
Really? Wow. Do you have any idea what portion of Spain they came from?
I
You
have
no idea?
no idea. Actually, from the Bautista side, we have this Spanish. From my mother's side, it's the Villaseñor side. And
excuse me, what it means? Villaseñor.
yeah, so my mother's last name is my great grandmother's last name. My grandmother's last name is Villaseñor, and it's not really from Spain, but it's from Mexico. So from the mother's side is from Mexico, and the father's side is Spain.
Wow. So even now you are living in Dagupan. So your kind of ancestor history is spread all over the world.
Yeah, not just me, but most of Filipinos, yes.
I noticed that many Filipino, each Filipino has different kind of face.
Yes, that's right.
You have a lot of a Spanish kind of influence in your face.
People tell me that, yeah. So,
I see. Well, going back to Dagupan. So size of Dagupan is a kind of middle city or small city?
it's a small city.
Small city in Japan, something like that.
Yes.
I see. Okay, I can imagine that. And that small city, what is the kind of local problem? I remember that there are floods sometimes because of rain.
Rain, and because we are near the sea, so.
Oh, okay.
So, people say that the Dagupan is the basin. So when it rains and other places are flooded, they go down to the Dagupan. That's why.
That is tough.
Yeah.
That is tough. Hot and the flood, that time we cannot visit.
That's right.
Right. But on the other hand, the beach is so beautiful.
It is. You can see many beautiful, not just in Dagupan, but in Pangasinan.
Pangasinan is a kind of province.
Yes.
Where Dagupan is located.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Pangasinan, let's talk about Pangasinan. You have your own language.
Yes. We have Pangasinan as our dialect.
It's different from Tagalog.
It's different.
Tagalog is national language, right?
Yes. We call it Filipino.
Yeah, I know. That's Filipino. It's all the way to say it's Tagalog, right?
Not really, but
Not different?
how do I say? That's a good question because before there are places like Bulacan in that area. These people were called Tagalog.
Okay.
And if you say Tagalog is the national language or official language, other people would think, why Tagalog?
Why this Tagalog?
Why?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a local language origin.
So Tagalog language don't belong to them, so why call it Tagalog? That's why they changed it to Filipino.
Filipino.
Yeah.
I see. I understand. I understand. So you speak Filipino as well as Pangasinan local language.
Yes, I did not really use Pangasinan until high school because my parents were from other places and they spoke different dialects.
What dialect?
Ilocano.
Ilocano.
Yeah.
Ilocano is like a northern part of
Northern part and Tarlac area.
It's kind of middle part. Okay.
Baguio too.
Baguio too. Oh, Baguio people speak different language.
Yes,
Wow,
yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So really near Dagupan, such a diversity of language.
Yeah, language.
Like
Yeah.
Ilocano and Filipino, of
And
course, a
Pangasinan,
national.
yeah.
So you can speak 1, 2, 3, 4, including English, 4 languages.
I would say 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
No problem.
It's difficult. It can be confusing.
Well, yeah. Once we talk about Dagupan, this is a small city, but created a lot of interesting story. Well, it's also famous. It's Coca-Cola,
Yes.
Coke, right?
Yeah.
Because American Coke industry invested upon a kind of big factory over there.
Yeah, there is.
That is a resource of the economy.
It's actually in Calasiao, next to the Dagupan.
I see.
Mainly we have fish, and then in Pangasinan we have the fish and salt industry and companies like that. Coca-Cola is there.
Wow, interesting. How far from Manila?
It's 4 to 6 hour drive from Manila.
Only driving.
Only there's buses available, but that takes longer. So
Longer, right? Exactly. So driving is that's great. That's great. People can see kind of farming land and kind of vast kind of a rice field.
Yes.
On the way, right?
Yeah.
And kind of a local farmer is quite active, right?
Yes.
And small town and small city, then Dagupan.
Yes. That's
Wow. Yeah, thank you very much. I want to visit again, and I believe that if you want Japanese to come, do you have any message?
Just come to Pangasinan, come to Dagupan.
One thing before finish it. Yeah, close to Dagupan there is a town called Lingayen.
Yes, it's the capital.
Capital.
Yeah.
Old city, right?
Yes.
And I found out it's a kind of a battlefield when World War II happened and the Japanese soldier attacked by American.
Yeah. So that's where they entered the Lingayen
right?
Gulf. Yeah.
So Lingayen. So it is related to our kind of 80 years ago's problem.
Yeah. So if you visit Lingayen, you'll see like it's not a museum, but
sure.
But there is something displayed. Yeah.
But around there, beautiful beach.
Yes,
all
that's
over.
Right. Yes, that's right.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, 皆さんどうですか？本当にね、ルソン島の真ん中のちょっと西側にある小さな町なんですけどね、そういうね、たったこう小さな町の中にもこれだけのね、いろんなね、面白い話があるということ。ね、楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。これがフィリピンを訪ねる一つのね、魅力でもあると思います。じゃあまたこういう話もね、続けていきたいと思います。どうもありがとうございました。